Hey guys, Steve Welcher, Beeman Toyota in Nashville. Got one of the new 2023 Toyota Highlanders, the refreshed Toyota Highlanders behind me. This is an XSE all-wheel drive. I think you're going to like this car. A lot of the updates that Toyota did are really cool, and I think you guys are going to really like this. So I'm going to answer some questions, go over some of the things that are new on the vehicle, and we're going to kind of do all that right now. So first thing, you look at this one. Like I said, this is the XSE. It's going to have a bit of a different grille on it than what your other Highlanders will. A couple your black accents, your black mirrors, your black wheels, stuff like that are on here. But one of the first things that you're going to ask about it is what's under that hood, right? So most of us know that the 6-cylinder is gone for the Highlander, and now you have two engine options, which this one's a non-hybrid, but you have a 2.5 liter hybrid, which is the same that it had before, and a 2.4 liter turbo engine that is underneath it. So what's the difference, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked, and once I tell you, you're going to be glad you asked too. So the old engine had 295 horsepower and produced 263 foot-pounds of torque at 4,700 RPM. The new engine has 265 horsepower, so less horsepower, but produces 310 foot-pounds of torque at 1,700 to 3,600 RPM. So when I had done the video initially on what was coming out, Toyota had said that they expected 309 horsepower, but didn't give the RPM. I told you I thought it was going to be around 2,400 to produce that. Turns out I was right there, and like I said, Toyota's number was 309 horsepower. It's actually 310 horsepower on this vehicle. So other thing you get, your fuel economy is actually better by 1 mile per gallon. So depending on if you get the all-wheel drive or if you get the two-wheel drive, which this particular one is your XSE all-wheel drive. So depending on which one you get, your fuel economy could be a little bit different, but your all-wheel drive is 24 city, 21 city, 28 highway, 24 combined. Your two-wheel drive or front-wheel drive is 22 city, 29 highway for a 25 combined rating, and that is about 1 mile per gallon better than what the outgoing engine produced. The other thing they will say about this engine is that Toyota also said that it is actually it produces less pollutants as well, so so it's a little bit better that way too for what's coming out of the tailpipe. The turbo actually helps for that. So roof rack crossbars up there. This one's in wind chill pearl. That was changed last year from the blizzard pearl to the wind chill pearl. So that is something that a lot of people like too. So I'm gonna kind of take you into the inside here, and we are going to show you cockpit red interior in this particular one. Obviously that's an option, of course, that you can have if you want the cockpit red or if you don't. But it is a beautiful interior in this vehicle. Power seats on both sides. It is, like I said, everything kind of meshes. Now I will point out something else, and I'm first to be critical if we need to be, right? A lot of you guys had asked for something, and I'm showing you the interior here. But what we all asked for is, hey Toyota, can we make the third row red when you have red interior? And the answer is no. So just like it was before, the third row is still black when you have the cockpit red interior, but it does go when you have all the black accents and that. But just so you know, if you're looking for the black or red in the third row, it's still the same thing. Still have all your rear air controls and everything's back here for you. Sunroof standard, of course. USBs are down on the bottom, and this one has captain's chairs, which is going to be standard in your XSE. Also got your sunshades for your second row. Also standard is going to be your power up and power down back door. So that'll come up, that'll come down for you, of course. Plenty of room in the back here. In case you wonder what that box is, a lot of you guys will message me and say, what was that box? That box is the all-weather floor mats that are the option in here as well. Second row seats will fold down for you. So if you're looking to fold down your second row seats, you can do that. So obviously you saw the third row fold down. Second row fold is actually very easy. I'll just show you. Pull this here, pull that there. So if you didn't see that, I pulled the second one there, and it'll fold flat for you. Lift it back up. of course, and you can even slide it on a track with that front one. So very easy to adjust the seating position. All of your latch system is down there for the kiddos as they're riding in the back of your Highlander here. So I'm gonna show you some of the inside. This is where Toyota has really done a lot to make this vehicle even better than what it was, and it was great, right? They made it better. So what you'll see, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this door here. So what you'll see, 12.3 screen. This is an option on this vehicle. Also an option on the XLE, which it wasn't before. It was an option on the Limited and standard on the Platinum. It is now standard on the Limited and the Platinum. All right. So the other thing is you now have all of the new Toyota systems like you have on the Tundra, which you're gonna love this system. You're gonna have all your maps and everything else, be able to use everything. Now you have to link to it in order for it to give you all that personalized information, but your map will now be this full screen. So previously the map was actually 2/3 of the screen was the max you could do. Now you're going to be able to do the whole map screen there, and I can show you a little bit of it here, but like I said, I've got a link to it, and I'm not going to do that because I want the customers buying it to do that. But you can see you can get started and all that other stuff, and just kind of, it just shows you a little bit about how you can see some of this stuff here. So service activation required, all that stuff, right? So but it'll show you that. But you can see all of your radio, everything can be full screen for you. Your phone can be full screen. You can change climate settings, everything from up here, rear. There's all kinds of things that you can do with this particular system. It is really sweet. So this is one of the biggest changes that Toyota's made to the Highlander in a long time, since at least 20, right, when they changed the body style. So that is really sweet. So still do all your stuff on your dash. All that's going to be very similar to what we're used to, of course. Something else that Toyota changed in this is right here. So this right here is your wireless charging for your phone. Well, where did that come from? Well, the old style Toyota had it right in here. So I'm going to try to give you a good view down here. So you had to pull right up here in order to get below this. Now you got a tray in here, and it actually becomes useful to where you can use this a little bit easier than what the old style was able to be used. Plenty of room down in here. Even got power port in here, right, that you can use. So yeah, so Toyota, I think that was something that really was a need that needed to be done, of course. But yeah, you can see, that shelf is still the same. Shelf is still over here, of course. Volume button on your radio is right here. So
just because you leave,
very, very easy to do that, right? So by the way, you can also see there's just so many things that you can do up on this screen, right, to set everything up. Your windshield de-icer. So I mean, if you're whatever you guys want to do, you can adjust your vehicle, right? So very, very sweet. So SOS button. Now, I believe the Highlander is one of the ones that's going to give you the SOS button for 10 years now. So I'll have to confirm that, but I believe that it's going to give you that for 10 years. So so you also have the, let's see, so dynamic torque vectoring, all-wheel drive, direct shift, 8-speed transmission. Suspension is sport tuned, of course. You have, on the front, you have 13.3-inch front disc brakes and 13.3-inch rear disc brakes. All your safety stuff, all of your power modes or your drive modes, which are right down here, that you can change, mud and sand, rock and dirt, push to normal, eco, sport mode. All your drive modes are right down here. Brake hold, electronic parking brake, all of that's right there as well. It's just, like I said, Toyota's done themselves right with this vehicle, just like normal, right? Toyota doesn't normally miss, so I don't expect them to miss on this one at all. So blind spot monitor is standard on all of them. Heated outside mirrors, also standard. This one's got your JBL system. So with the 12.3 screen, it gives you the full JBL multimedia. So it's 11 JBL speakers, including a subwoofer, amplifier. And here's something you guys are begging for. You're going to love this. Wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. Yeah, so, and you can still plug it in if you really want to. So also SiriusXM has a 3-month subscription on this. Remote Connect is standard as well, so you can start the car from your phone. All of that stuff standard. Safety Connect. Now the Remote Connect is a subscription based system that after the first year you'd have to buy a subscription, but it's only $80 a year. It's not something that's crazy. So just so you know. So now this one's got a few other options with the mud guards and the door door edge guards, things like that, but definitely wanted to show you the inside of this vehicle. So obviously, like I said, your captain's chairs, all that stuff is all standard. HomeLink rear view mirror with your garage door openers right there, that's all standard. You still have your mirror up here for the kiddos, so if you want to see the kiddos in the back, and then obviously when you come down, that turns into where your sunglasses can go. But you can turn on all of your lights, individual lights. You can do whatever you want to do up here. This is for your sunroof, so fairly large sunroof, which is the exact same that it has been. So nothing that's really a shocker when it comes to your sunroof, of course. So definitely wanted to show you guys all of that stuff. So then one of the main things too, and kind of, I know I'm shuffling around a little bit, apologize for that, but one of the main things you'll see, safety sense. So you've got a lot of safety sense on this. So safety sense 2.5, it's one of the top systems that Toyota has produced for safety sense. So lane departure with steering assist, automatic high beams, lane tracing assist while you're in dynamic cruise control, which dynamic cruise control is where you can watch the car ahead of you and it will slow you down if that car is going slower than you have it set. Let me see, blind spot monitor, like I said, your roadside assist. So blind spot monitor is not part of safety sense, by the way, but roadside assist is, your automatic high beams is as well. And then outside of safety sense, you also have rear cross traffic alert, so it'll alert you if you're going to be going, like pulling out into a to where somebody's coming behind you, so it would alert you guys to that. So that's something that's important too. You definitely would want to know that. You do have the sensors on your doors where you can lock, unlock. All you got to do is touch there to lock it, grab here to unlock it, right? And if you do this and you hold it for 3 seconds, then, so once you've unlocked it and you hold it for 3 seconds, you'll get a second beep and it'll unlock all the doors. So still have that feature that is on there as well. Just everything when it comes to safety, all the airbags, everything like that. Toyota's really figured it out. Your star safety system, it is, nobody's safer than Toyota, I would venture to say, and that's my opinion, but I'm right. But nobody's safer than Toyota. You also still have, if you look right here, my favorite feature on the Highlander, the rear washer for your backup camera. One of my favorite features on the Highlander. So this is it. This is the XSE in the Highlander. So I did promise one other thing, and I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to pop this hood. So hopefully you guys stayed around this long. So we're going to pop the hood, and I'm going to show you a look at the Toyota Highlander's 4-cylinder turbo engine. So that is the turbo engine that is in the 4-cylinder. It fits really well, obviously, because there's a lot of room for it. So, but just kind of giving you a look of the turbo here. Engine oil 0W20, it says. So, but pretty sweet. Like I said, drives really good. It feels like the 6, guys. So with actually a little bit more of the get up and go. So it feels like the 6 with a little bit more of that. So but yeah, what do you guys think? Black roof rails on the XSE. But this is part of my Toyota trim level series, the TTLS, where I just kind of help you guys to know a little bit more about the trim level of the particular vehicle that you're buying. Hopefully this helped you guys out a little bit. But Steve Welch, Beaman Toyota, downtown Nashville. You guys have a great day. We're going to talk to you soon, and I'll be bringing you some more information and some more of my trim level series on the new 2023 Toyota Highlanders. Really excited about this car. I think you guys will be too once you guys get to take a look at it, drive it, and notice there's really not a whole lot of difference to the performance of the vehicle, but you're getting a ton more when it comes to the options. So Steve Welch, Beaman Toyota. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.